PDFs have become a fixture in our digital lives, but PDF editing can be frustrating and far less intuitive than editing a Word document, unless you have decent editing software. Keep watching to find out how you can edit, sign, and reorganize your PDF files with Ashampoo PDF Pro 3. Let's begin. Tip number 1. Scan and rotate documents. You can use the Pages tab to insert pages from external sources into your document. From Scanner allows you to add pages directly from your scanning device. When you're done, use Rotate to align them properly. Tip number 2. Use signatures to sign your documents. Digital signatures are comparable to electronic fingerprints and securely link the signatory with the document. PDF Pro 3 now supports digital document signing. To use this feature, you need an electronic certificate issued by a credible certificate authority, as well as an image of your signature. This can be a regular image file with your name or your scanned signature. Signing the document is easy. Select the Document tab and click Add. Next, drag to select the document area that will contain your signature. A File Chooser dialog then opens for you to select your certificate. Once you enter the password for your certificate, you can review its validity period. Next, click Define to select one or more images to be used as signatures in your document. Depending on your selection, your settings will be applied to your document once you click Sign. The document will then be digitally signed. Finally, for file integrity purposes, you need to save the document to a different name. That's it for digital signatures. Tip number 3. Work faster with a quick access bar. The quick access bar sits right above your document and is fully customizable. It provides one-click access to your most frequently used tools and contains common features like Open, Save, or Undo by default. Click the small down arrow to enable or disable existing entries and to add or remove features. This will allow you to create a toolbar that perfectly matches your workflow. Tip number 4. Fill out forms digitally. You don't have to print out and fill out forms the old-fashioned way. Use the Text Plus tool to spot editable text fields in your document by hovering over them. Once clicked, you can type away. When you're done, simply save the document under a new name. Tip number 5. Create interactive forms. Not only can you fill out existing interactive forms, but you can also create your own using text fields, buttons, and checkboxes. To showcase this, I'll create a new document. I then select the Insert tab. My new document will contain 2 text input boxes, one for last and one for first name, along with a checkbox for each. First, I select the Text Edit tool to add labels for my 2 input fields. I then drag to create the label boxes and fill in my texts. I can make size adjustments by dragging the edge markers and double-click to edit the labels again afterwards. Next, I select Form Field and click Text Box. I then once again drag to create a box at the desired location. To change its appearance, I right-click the box and select Properties. To create the second text box, the last name, I simply repeat the previous steps. Note that, to modify the properties of existing text boxes, you first have to select Form Field followed by Text Box and then click the affected box. Otherwise, the program will only let you fill out the boxes. I still need to add 2 checkboxes, one for each input field. The procedure is identical to adding text boxes. I just select Checkbox as Form Field type. Finally, I save my PDF and open it in a viewer application, for example my browser, for a test run. Tip number 6. Reorder pages in a document. Page reordering is a no-brainer with PDF Pro 3. Simply select the Pages tab and click Reorder. Then, specify the range of pages to reorder under current location and their new location. Hit OK to apply your settings. Tip number 7. Redact sensitive information. PDF documents often contain sensitive passages that you'd rather make unreadable before passing your documents on to third parties. Redacting not simply paints over the affected passages, but replaces them with color-filled boxes. The underlying information is also removed from invisible metadata, including bookmarks and comments. I first select the background color for the boxes through Review Redact Style. In my case, I'll use black as background color and confidential as label. The label will later appear inside the boxes. Next, I select the text to redact and either click Redact Selected Text or hit Ctrl plus Shift plus R. You can also redact specific words or phrases across your document by using Find and Redact. This feature behaves similarly to the common Find and Replace pattern, except that it replaces all text occurrences with color-filled boxes. Simply type in your phrase and click Redact Next to process occurrences one by one, or Redact All to process your entire document. I'm presented with a brief summary afterwards. Tip number 8. Adjust document security. Not every document should be viewable, editable, or printable by third parties. You can adjust the security settings for your document under Document Security. Security level refers to encryption strength. 256-bit AES is the strongest setting. You can also specify a password that will be required to view your document or alter its security level. Furthermore, you can allow or disallow individual actions, like printing for your document. Tip number 9. Use optical character recognition. Optical character recognition, usually referred to as OCR, converts image-based text into computer-editable text. This PNG-based image segment was originally part of a newsletter. I can access OCR through Page Recognize Text. Next, I select the source language and range and hit OK to start the recognition process. Afterwards, I select OCR Corrections Start to identify and correct typos. This allows me to manually edit the new text. When I'm done, I save or export my document to preserve the changes. That's it for today. I hope you found these tips useful, and I invite you to explore Ashampoo PDF Pro 3 further. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.